I've been reading A Course in Miracles for a while, and on and off, and I've owned several copies, and the only reason I've not owned the same copy is because I've wound up throwing them away in the past. And this says that it's because the only thing that will ever give you that feeling of lasting peace and lasting joy and lasting love and lasting contentment is to remember who you are in God, to accept the gifts that God is always giving you, to accept the love that is all around us that we can't see. A Course in Miracles says that the way to get to see that God within us is to relentlessly forgive everything and everyone, because it is these grievances that we hold from the people we can't stand the most to the people that we love and still have little bitty things about them that we may hold against them. The Course says that you will be surprised how many people there are for whom you hold even very slight grievances, but it's pretty much across the board. It's what we do. It's because we judge. We perceive, and then we judge that perception. It says that the way out of that is to forgive relentlessly, and that through that forgiving you will begin to see through the clouds this illusory world of pain and hatred that we have made to replace the world that God has given us. My grievances hide the light of the world in me. No one can look upon what your grievances conceal. Because your grievances are hiding the light of the world in you, everyone stands in darkness, and you beside him. But as the veil of your grievances is lifted, you are released with him. Share your salvation now with him who stood beside you when you were in hell. He is your brother in the light of the world that saves you both. So it's saying that everyone in our life, even the people we hate the most, are in truth our brother. God created all of us in the same love, and we have made the distinctions, and we have created this world of illusions where our brothers look black, yellow, brown, and red, and have different religious faiths, and have different motivations, and some can be very cruel. Saying that that's your brother. That's exactly what Jesus said. Forgive them. What will we do? What should we do when our brother strikes us? You should turn the other cheek, said Jesus. It's saying the same thing here. It's saying because it's just keeping yourself in hell, to perpetuate that conflict, to perpetuate that anger, to hold that grievance is doing nothing more than keeping you both in hell. That is why it is time to forgive, so that we can all be released. And as you forgive, it's not just it doesn't just happen to you, it happens to everyone. In particular, the person that you're forgiving, or the group that you're forgiving, it sheds light to them as well, and they begin to be able to see the light. Let us make another real attempt to reach the light in you. Before we undertake this in our more extended practice period, let us devote several minutes to thinking about what we are trying to do. We are literally attempting to get in touch with the salvation of the world. We are trying to see past the veil of darkness that keeps it concealed. We are trying to let the veil be lifted and to see the tears of God's Son disappear in the sunlight. We are all God's Son. We are all God's children equally and equally loved, and God just wills for us happiness. This is how to get out of the hell that we have created for ourselves. In other words, it's no small undertaking what is being asked of us to forgive. Let us begin our longer practice period today with the full realization that this is so, and with real determination to reach what is what is dearer to us than all else. Salvation is our only need. There is no other purpose here, and no other function to fulfill. Learning salvation is our only goal. Let us end the ancient search today by finding the light in us and holding it up for everyone who searches with us to look upon and rejoice. Claim it, be it, own it, forgive, allow it to grow in you, and it shines for everyone to see. And collectively, the madness will dissolve. This is a new dawning of a new era. Forgive, forgive, forgive.